The Raleigh, North Carolina housing market is holding firm as other metropolitan areas that shot up during the pandemic are showing clear signs of weakness. In today's video, we're going to take a look at why the Raleigh metro area home prices have been holding up so well, and we'll also be digging into the latest housing supply and demand statistics for the region to see what could lie ahead. Let's get into it. Today we have another viewer-requested regional market analysis, and it's a good one for showing us the variety of dynamics in regional markets and why we're seeing different performance throughout the country. If you'd like me to do an analysis on your favorite metropolitan area, leave it in the comment section below. It's first come, first serve, but I am keeping a list of all of them that are coming in so far. All right, let's get into the Raleigh, North Carolina housing market and see if we can figure out what's holding up prices where in other areas we're seeing prices already heading lower. An article I came across for the Raleigh housing market cited a recent study by Redfin, a national real estate brokerage, that found that areas like Raleigh did not see the same run-up in prices during the pandemic as areas like Boise, Idaho, and Austin, Texas, and so it has not seen the same kind of pullback in prices we're seeing in those areas. Given that I'm very familiar with Redfin's housing data, as I use it in most of my videos, I took a look and conducted an analysis for myself. Once I dug into the price data for myself, I found just what they were talking about. From June 2020 through June 2022, the latest monthly data currently available from Redfin, I found that the Raleigh metro area saw the median home price increase by 49%, lower than the 54% in Boise and the 58% in Austin. Now, you may be thinking that these numbers are so close that it shouldn't make much of a difference, but it's when we take a deeper look that we see what's going on here. When I look at the percentage increase in 2021 average prices compared to 2020, Raleigh grew by 18%, whereas Boise grew by 31% and Austin grew by 32%. Now we're starting to see what happened. While Raleigh grew by a significant percentage, the hotter markets in Boise and Austin were exploding higher. And then if we look at 2022 through June compared to the same year-to-date period in 2021, Raleigh accelerated to a 25% growth rate, while Boise and Austin decelerated to 18% and 21% respectively. The Redfin study seems to have made some good points on the Raleigh market that we've confirmed here. It has actually heated up in 2022 year-to-date, while the previous year's hot markets are noticeably cooling and starting to see month-over-month price decreases. Now let's take a look at the Raleigh market's underlying supply and demand data to see if we can say something about where things are headed. As in many areas, we're seeing an uptick in the inventory of current listings, although inventory is still at record lows. And like in most places, it is due more to declining sales than a surge in new listings coming on the market. New listings have come down from the pandemic peak, but have recently stayed above pre-pandemic averages. On the demand side, sales levels have been in a steady downtrend for more than a year now and have come back to pre-pandemic averages. These lower sales are what has pushed up the month's supply of homes, which measures how fast the current inventory would be exhausted at the current pace of sales. We are seeing some weakness in the quality of offers as the sale to list price ratio has retreated sharply in recent months, although still holding above 100, indicating homes are selling above list price on average. But what is perhaps the most troubling data point on the demand side is the percent of homes that lowered their listing price. It has absolutely surged in the latest 3 months of data, hitting the highest level in the Redfin data going back to 2013. So what we're seeing in the Raleigh, North Carolina housing market is that prices have held up better than other areas like Boise, Idaho, and Austin, Texas, in large part because it did not see as high of a price increase in 2021 as these other markets. And while that has been what it had going for it recently, the weakness in demand, and in particular the percent of homes lowering their list price, indicates that much cooler price growth is coming in the next few months, if not outright month-over-month price declines. It may not happen as fast or as intense as some of these other markets that burned much hotter, but the underlying data does point toward it coming down the road. If you are in the Raleigh area, please share this video with everyone you know to support the channel and help it grow. And for everyone new to this channel, or if you visited a few times, I hope you will consider subscribing and hit that notification bell down below so you can see more content like this, as well as our other videos like the housing market crash scenarios that I've been covering this year. I'm a bit behind in getting the most recent one out this month, but rest assured it is coming. And if you found this video useful or entertaining, please give it a thumbs up. It is greatly appreciated. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video.